Hello, Fatty here from Pack a Punch Traders. Just want to make a daily review of the market and some top watches for tomorrow. We'll start off with my shaky trade with CELZ. I saw it as a multi-day bounce today. We had that nice run up and just a couple days of fade, some bottoming action. Thought we could get a nice push. Did offer a push if you're depending where you're in, but the way I played it, not a great opportunity for me. Ended up being one loss and one um what do you call it? Win. Excuse me, sorry. So we got this massive gap up early on, and that kind of discouraged me, but still wanted to try it out. So at first got in early here, and then ended up getting stopped out when it failed. But then came right back, and that I saw as a fake out, and that could lead to some strength, considering it is a low float, and this is a pretty good pattern. So I thought it would work out. Ended up getting back at 418, some good size. Got excited for a bit. We had a solid move, and then just cracked. But I was able to get out for a quick little gain. But this thing was just choppy all day, and didn't really do much. We'll see if it could maybe come back for a breakout. But yeah, it's just a weak trade for me. And after that, went on to Lgvn. Butchered that with not spectacular size or patience. Beautiful high daybreak, open price, reclaim VWAP, and then that led to the pre-market highs and high daybreak. And just the fact that it failed to break down at a key level over the breakout right around 9 here, should have really had my eye on this. That was my fault. Was really focused on sells, but this was the play of the day and totally butchered it. Did make some money, made 362 today, but should have been way more. Could have been more patient. If I really had my focus on this, would have definitely been in early on here in the 940s and whatnot, and then adding more into the high daybreak. Could have been a real good trade, but turned out not to be the best for me, and I was just impatient, messed up in the head from sells, thinking about money, being a little greedy, and I paid the price by not emphasizing on it. So that kind of sucked. And then I did miss another play just because it had a bigger float, and I just did not want any of that. But it had a lot of volume today. That's an incredible amount of volume. Um, so early on, it was doing a good amount too. So just a gapper. I wanted to trade. I had the idea of trading it as an open price players, whatnot, like how I usually open price VWAP or claim, test pre-market highs, and ideally break higher than that. But once I saw the float, I just totally ignored it and didn't even put it on the watch, on the top watch for me, which definitely sucked because we got a beautiful reclaim at 233 right here, VWAP. Let me zoom in a bit. Just the pattern not executed, working out perfectly. We got this little dip here, barely breaks down, fails to break down, consolidates for a bit, and then starts coming back. You see the buying increase, and it doesn't really fade. It just chops around a bit, uptrending. Volume keeps coming in, and then shorts just get squeezed or more buyers come in here, and that's the move. You want to be in around the 230s, 240s here, risking off the high 220s, low 220s, and you take your quick 10, 20%, 10, 15%. Worked out really nice, pretty quick play. I didn't think it would be like that considering the float, but there was a lot of demand, and I just left it off my watch list and I paid the price there. So it could have been a better day, but still, finish green, finish the month strong. Can't complain about that. Um, let's go over this real quick. Finish the month really good here. slower on these last 2 days, but overall pretty good, even with some decent losses here and there. So pretty impressed. Had this horrible week here, but was able to bring it right back. So that's also good to see. I'll dive into this over the weekend, but just want to get a quick overview since it is the last day of the month. But yeah, so let's dive into some plays for tomorrow. I am really liking Isig here. We got a low float play, former runner. Tomorrow is Friday. It's failing to break down. Got a little push today, and I think this thing could have a nice breakout play. Maybe like a. I'm not sure exactly how I would play this right now. I'd be playing the breakout. I don't know if I want to try to get in earlier, maybe like around the 13 break here, or if it fails to break down tomorrow, try to get a VWAP hold or something that I don't typically trade. So that's why I hesitate to say that. But if this thing's gonna work out with a float like this, you could get a quick, solid move. So just keep an eye for that 14.5 break, and just take your quick snipe into the 16 area, 17 area. And that's all you need. Just a couple bucks off of it, and that will be a good Friday. But yeah, just has to set up. Let's see if it fails to break down. We got a little dip here, and then we climbed all the way back. Got a solid push. Made a higher low here, so let's see if this is getting ready for something new and a nice play tomorrow. Let's see. What is another play? Scxtc, a potential play. I got a little decent gap up here, and now it's just fading and fading. Looking for the quick bounce play, just a little reversal. It tried to today. I didn't trade it, but it tried to here. 28 to 31. You'd have to be pretty exact here trading that. But not much besides that. Maybe this is just some bottoming action. So yeah, it looks like it's trying to bottom out around 27. So this might be something good for tomorrow if it fails to break down and we get some uptrending instead of downtrending. So it fails to continue lower. Shorts start covering their position, just locking in gains, and buyers come in, and that should lead to a nice move. I think back to 34, 35, around there. Maybe 32. I'll be aiming for 32 to 34 to sell, depending how it even shapes up. Maybe it gaps up, and then it uses this area of support, and then it takes off higher. So we'll see. But like usual, 15% gold or so. But yeah, that's Scxtc. What else? HYMC here. What do we got? Just keeping it on watch to see if we get a break of that 310 area. Not looking good still. Right now we got that little pop, but then it just failed. So we'll see if it can hold up and come back. It's trying to hold the low twos here as support. We got some good support from here. Tried dipping and it held in the 220s area here. So the low twos seem like a good area of support. We'll see if it fails to break down. We could come back to the low threes and break higher. But right now, Isig is probably my top watch for tomorrow, and whatever else might pop up nicely on the watch, or not on the watch list, on my scanners. Maybe we'll have another open price VWAP claim play. I really like trading those. Besides that, Isig is looking good. Ispc, solid move here into the close. Low float, former runner, little perk in volume, not much. So we'll see if we get a continuation. If this fails to break down, get a little gap up or something. This could be a nice break over 570. But there's other plays that I think that are better, and we'll focus on those. And that is kind of it. Let me see if there's anything else. Lgvn, potential previous high day break. That one had a couple opportunities today. After this failure to break down, he offered a really nice high day break. That's another pattern. I haven't traded in a long time. Just not really there. Everything's kind of been a VWAP hold or VWAP reclaim to test the high a day and top out around high. So really impressive to see this take off. Up a lot on the day. Will be nice to ideally goes higher and we could play the multi-day bounce. But yeah, just waiting game now. I realize I'm starting to ramble, so that's my watch list for the day or for tomorrow. Some decent trading today, not that great. Poor execution for sure. Was a little emotional, had some FOMO and greed, so that affected my trading. But grateful to walk away green, finish the month strong, and we're gonna finish the week strong tomorrow. Follow us on Pack Up Punch Traders on Twitter. We'll get updated watch list in the morning, alerts throughout the day, post video lessons there as well, and whatnot. So Twitter is useful. If you want to see live trades and ask questions live and go over things just live for free, so that's also a great benefit for free. Go to tradecaster.com, check that out. There's a subscription option, but I also believe there's a free option. We have a free channel on the website there, so you could talk to me and Jared, get some questions answered, or just hang out and talk. You know, it's pretty fun just throughout the day. Yeah, making connections and finding some plays to profit off of. So, tradecaster.com, Twitter, @PackUpPunch Traders. And if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel with more content like this coming out daily. It will definitely be useful for anyone starting out or maybe with some light experience in trading. I have 6 years under my belt, still working on growing the account, but definitely have the knowledge, as you can see here, to make some money. So hope you guys enjoy this material, and if it was useful, please like and subscribe.